is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Intended receiver there was Donald Parham, and that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Jets defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Here's Allen to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Allen. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And
it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now 2nd and 9. Losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. DeAndre Swift, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make. and it backfired on him in a big way.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16.
At the 16-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history to making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw is Nix. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Drop for a loss on the play by D.J. Johnson.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
12 more yards. That's another Jets. 1st down. A gain of 12.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Last last week we saw a rarity. He was over 200 yards on the ground, and they lost. So we'll see if they can get more carries like that and win this week.
And that was interesting watching the game tape, wasn't it? Because it was hard to register while we watched him pile up that yardage and create those nice runs that they didn't win the football game. But that doesn't mean changing what you do. Continue to feed him the football.
Nix to the air. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Third and 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive.
Let's go. Let's go.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They're going. It's Nix. Going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the first quarter. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
56. 5 wide.
Now Allen. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Round 80. Off 52.
Throwing now is Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43.
Now Allen again. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the Jets' 34-yard line.
Now Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To the air, Allen. And he is caught. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Allen now looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Round 80. Look out.
Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try.
Look out.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit. Found the perfect play call. The quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown! Brock Bowers, 75 yards. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
His kick is
Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Luke McCaffrey, 41 yards. And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps off our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
After the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down, he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember
over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Finds Tootin out of the backfield. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing Nix. Short throw caught by Bowers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Boston first down. A gain of 11.
To throw, here's Nix.
And the Jets first down.
Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
26 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And again, it's Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Allen. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And he's got room. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Austin.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Captain.
Now it's Nix. That's to Bowers once again. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
He's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jets.
Bombers. Hold on a second. Go. Away.
Looking to throw. Nix. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off, because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback, and he put it right where it needed to be.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Captain. Bombers.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
The Ravens take over at first and 10.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one, because they stole points away from that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And from here, might not be able to take a knee. Might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line. And that's going to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. A final shot before half for Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Now he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down at 14. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Alert, alert, alert! Where's that?
Here's Allen. Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix. He finds his man. Complete. It's Bowers. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Working out of the gun is Nix. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. Kayshon Boutte from 10 yards out. And the Jets take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
First down, and they go with Swift again. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
180! Off 52. 56, 56. Tight.
Here's Allen to throw it. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Jets will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard
line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 1 now from the 21. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Across midfield. He's on his way. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 78 yards on the ground. So close. Couldn't get all the way in, knocking on the doorstep down the 1. Nevertheless, fantastic run.
Not only that, this is where you wave to your replacement, go back to the bench. No way. I'm not coming out of this game. I got it down to the 1-yard line. I want to carry it in.
We'll see if they reward him on this next play. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. On play action, here's Nix. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Cooper Kupp from 3 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Let's go back. Ready? Hey, we working up the wide receiver. We working. What is that?
From the gun, here's Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 3rd down and 13.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Allen going to change this at the line. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Gun. Middle. What's that?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Luke McCaffrey, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Captain.
To throw is Nix. That's complete. He's got Tootin. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
He's got exactly what you're looking for. The ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Nix to the air. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing it and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backpack.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Down the left sideline. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Luke McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Second and 10. Back to throw. Nix. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. D.J. Johnson in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
And it's third down.
The Jets on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be third and forever. Looking to throw. Nix. He'll try and do this himself. Got a man, Boutte. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They're going. It's Nix. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. Back to throw. Nix throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bowers. We're looking at a second and 8 now from the 10.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the Ravens' 10-yard line.
Nix going to keep this himself. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Bo Nix doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. The extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now it's second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Now Allen. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Off 52.
Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Ravens are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Aubrey good with the PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
Ravens 56, Jets 42.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
But that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give him a lot of confidence to help turn things around. 3rd and 12.
Ready. Captain. Bombers.
Looking to throw. Nix. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he returns this to the 22. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A 3-score game here late. You could probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jets are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. First carry now for Justice Hill. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. And even 150 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's 2nd and 10. And now here's a carry heading left. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football.